Welcome to Mobil1 Games. So I got another update video on the Jeep. Now I think yesterday I had an oil change video go up. I actually filmed that about a month ago and oops, forgot to upload it. So anyways, I'm actually doing another oil change because I put in 5W-20, I believe it was. You can let me know in the comments. But yeah, I believe it was 5W-20 I put in. I'm actually going to put in 10W-30 now. I'll show you in a bit. It's in the back of the Jeep. So anyways, I'm going to show you how the engine's doing. I'm going to show you where it's idling at for the oil pressure, just to show you how it is on 5W-20. Alright, so there she is. Let's get this GoPro in there a little better. So here's the oil pressure. Right now she's at about a quarter. Now once she warms up a little more, once she gets to 210 normal operating temperature, she goes down to about 10 psi. So I think it's a little low. I mean, it should be fine, but you know what? I'm going on a long road trip. So I'm just going to put in OEM spec oil, 10W-30. It's going to be Mobil1, which I'll show you. It's in the back. The back's a little messy, Uber Eats and all that. So let's check it out. So anyways, I'm going to let her warm up. You know what? Actually, that's not a good idea because I'm going to change the oil. You know what? I probably should let it warm up so I could show you where she's idling at. So I'm going to let her warm up for a few minutes. Usually it takes 3 minutes to warm up, honestly. It warms up pretty quick. So it's an Inline 4. It's a really good engine. So while she's warming up, I will show you what I'm using. Bam. Mobil1 extended performance, 15,000 miles guaranteed protection, 10W-30. So what I used last time was Mobil1 high mileage, like 170,000 mile, whatever it is, or 125, whatever the high mileage one is they have, and it was 5W-20. So I'm going to go back to 10W-30 and we'll see how the engine compares to running at idle and all that good stuff. I'll get some good audio so we can all see what the difference is between the two. And the other goodies that were in the bag, we got some Armor All tire and trim shine. I've never used it before, so if you have, let me know what you think of it. I'm going to probably do it in a day or two, but I do want to hear from you if you've used it. And then this Octane Booster, it's NOS Octane Booster with Nitro Methane. I've used it for about a year now on like my other Jeep and stuff, and I've loved it. I think it seems to work the best out of all the Octane boosters that you can buy. And it was like $9 at Walmart. So pretty damn good, decent price. If you've used it as well, let me know what you think of it. Have you had any problems using it? I haven't had any problems with it, not yet anyway. So let me know if what your experience is with it. All right, and one more thing, I have this Black Magic Tire Wet. I don't know if I've used this brand before, and again, if you've used it, let me know. But it's, I don't know, because I've heard with the BF Goodrich KO2 tires, you got to be careful with what you use, which is why I went with this one, because it's got off-road tires. It's got the Dodge Ram Rebel on there, so hopefully it'll be good for off-road tires. I don't know about this one, because some of them, I guess, can damage the sidewall and make it weaker, where you want a really stiff sidewall, where on like race cars and stuff, you want a really soft sidewall so the tire gets more traction, whatever it is. You guys know what I'm talking about. If not, no, I don't know, whatever. Anyways, let's see how the idle is now that she's warming up. So she's still warming up, so I'm just gonna drive around the block once or twice to get her up to operating temperature. Getting her warmed up a little bit. I mean, I just got back from Walmart to pick up the supplies anyways, so I mean, I just had her cooling for probably 20 minutes, so she's still pretty warm, but I want to get her up to fully operating temperature before we do the audio, so you guys can see the actual difference between the different oil sizes and or oil viscosities and whatnot. Beautiful day though. I really wish that we had more off-road places near us. Apparently one opened up recently that's like 45 minutes from me. So that's actually something I'm really looking into soon. Probably not before Minnesota, but we'll see. Hopefully nobody's coming. Alright. And I'll probably go around the block one more time. Alright, nobody's coming. flew down a little bit there, and she is getting up to operating temperature pretty good now. Yeah, let me know how my driving is, guys, you know. Yeah, seriously though, I really do try to feather the throttle on this thing because I am trying to get as best gas mileage as I can, especially when I'm doing Uber Eats, because lately I've not been getting too great of gas mileage, but it could be because the new tires and all. I think they're not the greatest on gas mileage, but everything else, traction, noise, super quiet. Really great tires. Whoops, somebody's there. All right, and are they stopping? No turn signal, it looked like. I don't know. Okay then. Oh yeah, it looks like we're up to operating temperature now. All right, we're gonna do one more pull. I'm gonna go turn in now and then we'll do the audio. Now that we're back, I'm gonna show you what it looks like now. So as you can see, really big glare there. The idle pressure is pretty low. I think that's pretty low anyways. So I'm gonna swap it out with the 10W-30 and see how it is. All right, so now let's just go do the audio and see. I'm not sure if I used the GoPro or my phone, so I will actually record it with both. So we'll do the GoPro first, and then I'll use my phone. So let's just pop it there, pop it there, and open it there, and let's take the GoPro out of the case because that's how I would have done it. So I'm pretty sure I used my phone, so I'll record it with my phone as well. All right, let's take out the oil. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna let it do that. Looks pretty clean, if I can get it in there. All right, so I think it's been maybe 1,000 miles. I'll compare the footage and you can tell me too by comparing the two videos, but it looks pretty clean. But basically what I did is, I did the diamond lube and then I cleaned the oil out, and then I put in the lighter weight oil to kind of clean the engine out a little more. And now, it should have gotten really good cleaning. So hopefully, it'll get all the junk out, and we'll put the new 10W-30 in, and it'll be better. Yeah, I don't know how hot that is, so I don't want to burn myself, but I think that looks pretty good. I'm not sure how close I can get, but looks pretty good. I'm gonna let it drain out. It's still draining, so I'm going to carefully, there we go, a little high there. All right, damn, listen to that. There's really no residue on here, maybe a tiny bit. That's pretty hot. All right, I'm gonna get out. It's bubbling all over the place, but it looks pretty clean overall. All right, so that should be good. Yeah, looks like it's pretty dry. So let's pick this up. I should probably wipe that off. I'll wipe it off in a bit. Make sure you don't cross thread it. And if you don't know what cross threading means, it means basically how to prevent it. Turn it counterclockwise until it kind of pops into place, and then start turning it clockwise. That'll prevent cross threading it. So that should be good. I'm gonna tighten it down and wipe it down with a paper towel. All right, let's do it. Let's set that up there. Yeah, I just got my hood up like that. It's a Jeep, it can do that. It's pretty badass actually. So let's get in here. Beautiful inline 4 engine. There we go. Maybe I should clean that up, it's a little dirty. She's a dirty girl, she's a dirty girl. All right, back to Robin Big. Oh man, yeah, R.I.P. Big Black. That sucks. He was funny. But all right, here we go. Let's crack it open. Let's just do a comparison. Extended performance, blah, blah, blah. Okay, why is that? Hold on. Does that look really blurry to you? It looks blurry to me. Hold on. Okay, I think it's blurry because I'm in medium mode instead of like narrow or linear mode. But there's the differences. It's pretty blurry. But anyways, let's just... That ain't gonna work. Here we go. When in doubt, use a bigger tool. There we go. Set her down. And there we go. Again, this is the extended performance 10W-30. All right, here she is. Let's do it. Hope you guys are liking the video so far. You know, just an update on the Jeep, I guess. Oh crap! Yeah, there we go. Hopefully, you guys can see it. I mean, I'm not in the best angle right now, but just filling her up. Oh, by the way, she's 4 quarts. 4 quarts of oil. And we got about a quart left. Let's fill her up. And let's put the cap on. There we go. And let's start her up and check the oil level. All right, let's turn her on and see where the oil level's at. Not sure where that squeak's coming from. Wasn't doing that earlier. All right, so I'm going to shut it off now and check the oil level. All right, it looks like it's right at the safe mark, so that should be good. It might be a little overfilled, but I mean, that much isn't going to do anything. These are the AK-47s of engines, by the way. All right, so I'm going to go drive around the block now, and, you know, just let the new oil work in a little bit. And that's about it. So hopefully you guys did like this video. If so, please do hit that like button. It really does help me out. Maybe consider subscribing. Have a great day, and see you next time. All right, let's see what the idling is at now. Went around the block a few times, made sure the oil was worked in, and make sure the cap isn't leaking from underneath. So there we go. That's where it should be idling at, guys. Not at like a quarter or a half of a quarter. You know what I mean. Not where it was before. It's basically at a quarter now. So about 20 PSI. And it is up to operating temperature, it seems. And as you can see, the mileage as well. All right, let's go do the engine audio, see what it compares to from the 5W-20 to the 10W-30. And I just got a text. All right, let's take it out of the case. I know it's a little darker now. The sun is going down. Let's see. I think it was like this. All right, and I think that's good. Now I'll use my phone.